welcome back to another stream. It's DJ Ash Noble here. Welcome back to another one. We have another gig announcement today, and something has just fallen over, and I don't know what it is. What was that? God knows. I can't even see. Um, yeah, welcome back to another one. We've got another gig announcement today, and this one is a very exciting gig announcement. So, they've been coming a lot lately. We've had a few things to announce, and it's been exciting and it's been good. And I've really enjoyed announcing the things that we've announced, and I look forward to the things that are coming up. And this is now another thing that is coming up. So, on the 20th of September, it's a little bit away yet, sort of towards the late summer. And I know you're thinking, like, we haven't even really had a summer yet. And we haven't really, have we? We've had, like, the odd days where it's been, like, a little bit nice and warm. And then we've got kind of gone back to that, like, oh, it's just raining again. So, yeah, it's not been the best summer. But towards the late summer, the 20th of September, I have been invited back for the third time to Chain Reaction for their Monster 18th birthday party. So 18 years of the Chain Reaction brand is absolutely crazy. And I would imagine that over the years of the 18 years, there's been so many different DJs that have been involved with the brand, so many different MCs, and it's really great to see that the brand is still going 18 years later, and a lot of events they're struggling at the moment, and they're sadly having to cancel whatever events they're putting on because they're not getting the ticket sales. A lot of people are saying this, and I'm going to say it as well. Get out there and support your raves. I know it's hard for us ravers as well. I know, sort of like, especially like, say for example with this event, when they announce it now, but the event isn't until September, and you can't always guarantee that in September you're going to be financially, stable enough to go. And that sort of right now you can't commit to buying a ticket. I know it's quite a tough thing, but if you can support your raves, support them, because the brands, some big brands have been falling, and they've been going down the Swanee, and it's not good. I was part of an event this month that got cancelled because the ticket sales were bad. And then there was another event that was taking place in Doncaster that got cancelled. And then I saw another event today, quite a big hardcore event, that has now also had to pull the plug and cancel their event. So it's an unfortunate thing. And if we can, we need to get out there and try and support our raves. So Chain Reaction, they're 18 years old, which is wicked, like I said. And I'm very privileged that I'm kind of doing some more things with them now. And I've kind of been made like a resident. So that's been like quite a cool thing. I'm looking forward to seeing kind of where it goes. It's going to be really good to be able just to see like how the brand progresses and stuff like that, and whatever happens going forward. So so we've got an amazing event for the 18th birthday. One of the main headliners, and he's just one of quite a few headliners, is the mighty Scott Brown. The mighty Scott Brown is absolutely just amazing. Scott Brown is a hardcore legend, Evolution Records, great hits. He was the guy originally behind that famous riff from Elysium. So you remember a Clubland track, like I Go Crazy? He was the original guy behind that. He wrote this hardcore riff like back in the day, and then there was like the Clubland version came a little bit later on. He's just been the man behind so many different tracks, from, like I say, Elysium, This Is How We Do It, Now Is the Time, I Became Hardcore, Hardcore Hustler. There's so many more. I mean, there's Michelle, which was Rock You Softly. And, the list could go on. He's done some harder stuff as well. He does like Gabba stuff. He was also a part of Q-Tex, which did The Power of Love back in the 90s. That was an absolutely massive hit. and it's really great to have Scott Brown on board. We've got J-Trax. J-Trax absolutely smashes it, as you know. Absolutely mega that we've got J-Trax. We've got Spinner, who is also a legend. We've got Andy Freestyle, who has been smashing it up around our area for a long time. I mean, I remember seeing an old Uprising video because one of my old friends was actually MCing on the set, and that was like the 14th birthday or something. And I think now Uprising is like it's coming close to 30 years old, I think. So that is like crazy, but like that was like way back on the 14th birthday. So that's like, it was in the noughties. I can't tell you exactly what year it was, but there was a little clip, and Freestyle MC, old friend of mine, took over the mic, and there's like a video and Andy Freestyles on the decks. So Andy's still ripping it up, and that's really good to see. And then there's some really good other talent involved. So you can catch myself and Owen NRG. We're going back to back, and I'm looking forward to this. This is actually one of the most exciting B2Bs that I'm looking forward to. So B2Bs for me, they're not my strong point. They're not my biggest cup of tea. It's not that I don't. It's not that I can't do them. It's just like I'm not really a fan of them, and I do prefer to do like solo sets. That's kind of usually how I roll. So usually when there's a B2B coming up, I'm like I look forward to them, but I don't look forward to them as much as a solo set. And then sometimes the B2Bs, they either go a lot better than I expected and I'm proper buzzed about them, or they just don't go as well as I sort of wanted them to go. And I've done some really good B2Bs in the past where they've kind of blown me away, and I thought, you know what? This has actually gone better than I imagined it was going to go. And then I've done some where I've kind of thought, you know what, like just that it didn't work. Me and him, we just didn't work. Me and that other DJ just didn't work, kind of thing. But this one with Owen, I'm really looking forward to it because Owen is absolutely smashing it at the moment, and he knows how to slam the donkin. I know how to slam the donkin. He knows how to get a good bounce mix going, and not to blow smoke up my own ass, but I relatively know how to put a good bounce set together, and I play the genre often, so I definitely think and feel that as far as it all goes, that I just personally, you know, think that we'll work really well together, and it's really good to see Owen absolutely smashing it, and he deserves it, and he puts the graft in, and he puts banging sets together, and he's doing some big things like going to Wigan, playing the Gathering Festival and stuff like that, and it's really good to see. And it's the future generation, and it's what we need, because the people that are legends right now, yeah, they're legends, but they are going to retire at some point. And when they retire, we do need like the next generation to take over, so that when people are like the age he is now, and he's like double that age, that they're looking up to him as a legend, and they're aspiring to be like him. And then when he retires, or whatever, it gets passed down to him. So it's really good to see, and I just think we'll absolutely like just smash, doing a back to back. I just think it'll go down really well. So I'm really looking forward to it, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens, and it should be a really good night. So it's at the Network in Sheffield. I'm looking forward to playing there. It's the first time playing at this venue. I've been and raved there a couple of times, and it's truly an amazing venue. So I'm hoping my experience DJing there will be even better than my experience raving there, because the venue is an amazing venue. It's the home for Uprising as well. Uprising put their events on there as well. So I'm looking forward to kind of going into that venue. I know it isn't going to be in the same room where the Uprising is. They use the bigger room. There's like a bigger part of it, like a really big main room, and you can fit a good fair few people in that room. So I know we use the smaller room. It's like a little bit of a. There's like 3 rooms, I think, in the venue, and there's 2 rooms that they use in Uprising, and then there's like another room that is allocated somewhere else in the building, and there's like another door you can get into it, and I think that's the one we're going to be in. That's where last time the event was in there, they did a charity thing, and they had Sharky and then booked, and I went and attended the event. And that's when Chain Reaction kind of first said, look, we're going to put you on next year, and stuff like that. And I always take that with a grain of salt, because when somebody's like had a few beers and they're telling you something in the smoking area, you can't always, just be sure that they aren't just waffling shite. No offences. So I was kind of like, all right, cool, I look forward to it, but I only took it with a grain of salt. I didn't get overexcited, like they're gonna book me. I just thought, look, I'll just play it out. If they want to book me, then I'll absolutely buzzing. But I just thought there's no point building myself up to then because I've had that before. I've been at events and then other promoters have said, oh yeah, we'll put you on one of our events, and then it just kind of like never happened. And I'm still waiting for one event to do it, and they keep announcing events, and they've just never put me on, and they've said they will. So it's kind of one of them where I kind of feel like, like it's just not going to happen now. But we'll wait and see. Whether it does actually happen or not, and we'll take it from there. But I'm really looking forward to the next Chain Reaction. So massive respect to Sean, massive respect to David for booking me for that one. It's an absolute honour to be a part of the event, to be involved, and I can't wait for it to go down and take place, and it's going to be really good. And I'm going to pull out some filthy bangers for it. Most definitely, and really take it from there. So we'll kind of see what happens, and yeah, we shall absolutely smash it. So yeah, what can I say other than like I say, I'm truly excited for it. But we've got a lot of other gigs and a lot of other different things that are taking place first. So that is obviously something that I need to be aware of. We've got to make room for some of the other things that are obviously coming up first, and so sort of get them out of the way, and then we can crack on, and we can focus on some of the things that that are coming up after the things that are coming up sort of next, if that makes sense. There's quite a few different things coming up. We're in Mexborough this weekend for the Spaced Out. I nearly forgot the name of the event. It's one of my final MC bookings of the year, so I'm looking forward to that. I think actually it's my third final MC booking before I kind of take the step back from the microphone. So that is quite crazy that that it's nearly soon gonna like all be over. So I think there's Spaced Out. There's one in so the Spaced Out. There's Bounce Elements, and then there's one in Scotland, and I'm just waiting for the flyer for that, because I got moved to DJ as well. A DJ pulled out, so he did put me on to DJ just because I was already going and it just made sense. So I'll be announcing that when the flyer comes out. But that one is physically going to be my last sort of MC booking, if you like. That'll be the last one, and then it'll be just DJing from after there. Essentially, it will just be DJing from after there, and I'm feeling quite good about it. I feel a little bit gutted, like, because it's a really hard one for me, because it's not that I don't love the MCing, and I've still somewhat got a passion for it. It will always be a part of my life, and like the whole situation, why I wanted to focus on the DJing more, the whole everything. It's like a really complicated story, and it's really hard to get my feelings across about how I feel, because I don't want to straight up just make it look like I don't like MCing anymore. But at the same time, I don't want to straight up, ignore the fact that look, that I don't want to MC anymore. If that makes sense, it's a really hard thing because, the truth of it is, like, I do still want to MC, but the really hard thing about it is trying to push and do both things. And when it comes to pushing and doing both things, something had to give way. And this is why I thought take a break from the MC, focus on the DJing, kind of see where the DJing takes me because it's doing well, and I'm getting a good few bookings to DJ and I'm really enjoying the vibe. So I'm thinking, quite frankly, let's kind of like see where the DJing takes me, and then in the future, if I feel like, you know what, I want to come back to the mic and really start pushing the mic again, and start doing tear outs and putting videos back up and spitting new lyrics, then that will be something that I'll do. If I ever feel like I want to do that again, then by all means, I'll do that. But obviously, I just can't do it at the moment. Without, sort of, I'm doing one more than the other, and then I don't want people to just book me for MCing and not DJing. So that's why I kind of took the decision to take a little bit of a break. 9 years as MC Noble was like a big thing. 9 years is a good amount of years to absolutely, demolish it. Yeah, absolutely wicked. So yeah, in September I'll be making some form of post. It'll be like an MC Noble signing out, and it's been an absolutely amazing 9 years kind of thing. But then I'll still be around and I'll still be DJing and I'll still be doing music production. So that'll be really good. So anyway, I'm gonna cut the stream there. I'm gonna leave it there. I've got to set off to a session soonish. I've got a work session tonight, a mobile studio session. We're launching the Youth Music Studio and we're taking it like kind of mobile, and we're going over to another youth centre, if that makes sense. And we're going to do like a little bite size kind of like digital music workshop inside of another youth centre, and we're gonna play on some iPads and do some cool little music, and it should be really good. It should absolutely be fantastic. And yeah, I've got some ideas. Definitely got some ideas in the pipeline, and we'll kind of see where we can go with things. And I think I've got some ideas sort of going forward for the future of kind of like where we see things, and kind of how we kind of move and groove things in that sense, and then that'd be like really wicked. So make sure to like, make sure to comment, share, subscribe. I want to have a little bit of a slam and jam on the decks before I go to the youth centre. So yeah, we'll see you soon. Right.